Have you ever wondered why spiritually awakened individuals, often referred to as chosen ones, seem to attract narcissists like moths to a flame? This perplexing phenomenon has left many on the spiritual path, questioning their experiences and seeking answers. Today, we're diving deep into the spiritual truths behind this attraction and uncovering the knowledge you need to protect yourself on your journey. Let's begin by exploring the magnetic pull between narcissists and those considered spiritually chosen. At first glance, these two groups might seem like polar opposites. After all, narcissists are known for their self-centeredness and lack of empathy, while chosen ones are often associated with heightened awareness and compassion. So what creates this unlikely connection? The answer lies in the unique qualities that chosen ones possess. These individuals often radiate a special energy, a blend of inner peace, wisdom, and unconditional love. They've done the inner work to heal their wounds and connect with their higher selves. This spiritual radiance acts like a beacon, attracting those who crave that same level of enlightenment but aren't willing to do the work themselves. Narcissists, in their constant search for external validation and power, are drawn to this light like moths to a flame. They see in chosen ones something they desperately want but can't achieve on their own, a sense of purpose, inner peace, and genuine self-love. The narcissist's ego, always hungry for admiration and control, views the chosen one as the ultimate prize. But there's more to this dynamic than simple attraction. Narcissists often possess a keen ability to spot and exploit vulnerabilities in others. Many chosen ones, despite their spiritual growth, still carry wounds from their past. These unhealed aspects can create openings for narcissistic manipulation. For instance, a chosen one who has done significant inner work might still struggle with setting boundaries or people-pleasing tendencies. A narcissist can quickly identify these traits and use them to their advantage, presenting themselves as a kindred spirit or even a twin flame to gain the chosen one's trust and affection. Moreover, the spiritual community itself can sometimes inadvertently create an environment that allows narcissism to thrive. Many spiritual teachings emphasize concepts like unconditional love, forgiveness, and seeing the divine in everyone. While these are beautiful ideals, they can be misused by narcissists to avoid accountability for their actions. A narcissist might exploit these teachings by claiming that any negative reaction to their behavior is a sign of the chosen one's spiritual immaturity. They might say things like, "If you were truly enlightened, you wouldn't be upset by my actions," or "A real spiritual person would forgive and forget." This manipulation tactic can leave chosen ones questioning their own spiritual progress and doubting their instincts. It's crucial to understand that true spirituality doesn't mean being a doormat or ignoring red flags in relationships. Authentic spiritual growth involves developing discernment, setting healthy boundaries, and honoring your own well-being alongside compassion for others. Another factor that contributes to this attraction is the empathic nature of many chosen ones. Spiritual awakening often enhances one's ability to sense and understand the emotions of others. This heightened empathy can make chosen ones particularly attuned to the pain and woundedness that lie beneath a narcissist's grandiose exterior. Chosen ones might feel called to heal or save the narcissist, believing that with enough love and understanding, they can help the narcissist transform. This savior complex, while well-intentioned, can lead to a toxic dynamic, where the chosen one continually sacrifices their own well-being in a futile attempt to fill the narcissist's bottomless pit of need. It's important to recognize that true healing and change can only come from within. No matter how spiritually advanced or compassionate you are, you cannot force another person to grow or evolve if they're not willing to do the work themselves. The concept of spiritual narcissism also plays a role in this dynamic. Some individuals use spiritual beliefs and practices as a way to inflate their ego rather than transcend it. These spiritual narcissists might claim special powers, exaggerate their spiritual achievements, or use their perceived spiritual status to control or manipulate others. For chosen ones who are genuinely seeking growth and connection, encountering a spiritual narcissist can be particularly confusing and painful. The narcissist's spiritual facade can make it difficult to spot their true nature, leading to prolonged entanglement in toxic relationships. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore practical strategies for protecting yourself energetically and spiritually from narcissistic manipulation. We'll also discuss how to maintain your spiritual path while setting healthy boundaries and honoring your own well-being. Remember, being spiritually awake doesn't mean you're immune to life's challenges or toxic relationships. It means you have the tools and awareness to navigate these experiences with greater wisdom and resilience. Stay tuned for the next part of our exploration, where we'll uncover more spiritual truths about this complex dynamic. Now that we've established the foundation of why narcissists are drawn to chosen ones, let's delve deeper into the spiritual truths that can help you navigate this challenging dynamic. One of the most crucial spiritual truths to understand is the concept of energetic boundaries. As a chosen one, you likely have a highly permeable energy field, which allows you to sense and connect with the emotions and energies of others easily. While this is a beautiful gift, it can also leave you vulnerable to narcissistic manipulation if not properly managed. Creating and maintaining strong energetic boundaries is essential for your spiritual and emotional well-being. Visualize a protective shield of golden light surrounding your body. This shield allows positive energy to flow in and out, but blocks any negative or manipulative energies from penetrating. Practice reinforcing this shield daily, especially before interacting with people who drain your energy. Another powerful tool for protection is grounding. Many chosen ones, in their pursuit of higher consciousness, can become ungrounded, making them more susceptible to narcissistic influence. To ground yourself, visualize roots growing from the soles of your feet deep into the earth. Feel the earth's stable, nurturing energy flowing up through these roots into your body. This practice not only protects you, but also helps you stay centered in your own truth. Let's talk about the spiritual truth of discernment. As a chosen one, you may have been taught to see the good in everyone and to approach all experiences with love and acceptance. While this is a beautiful perspective, it's equally important to develop keen discernment. Trust your intuition when it tells you something feels off about a person or situation. Remember, true spiritual guides and enlightened individuals will never demand blind obedience or try to control you. They understand that each person's spiritual journey is unique and respect your autonomy. If someone claiming spiritual authority tries to override your boundaries or manipulate your emotions, that's a red flag. Another spiritual truth to embrace is the power of self-love and self-validation. Many chosen ones struggle with seeking external validation, making them prime targets for narcissistic love bombing and subsequent devaluation. Understand that your worth is inherent and doesn't depend on anyone else's opinion or approval. Develop a strong self-love practice. This might include daily affirmations, mirror work, or keeping a gratitude journal. The stronger your self-love, the less susceptible you'll be to a narcissist's manipulative tactics. Now let's address the spiritual bypass. This term refers to the tendency to use spiritual beliefs or practices to avoid dealing with emotional pain, unresolved trauma, or difficult life challenges. Narcissists often encourage spiritual bypassing in their chosen one targets as a way to keep them compliant and avoid addressing real issues in the relationship. True spiritual growth involves facing your shadows, not ignoring them. Don't be afraid to feel your emotions, even the uncomfortable ones. Acknowledge your pain, anger, or disappointment when it arises. These emotions are valuable messengers and part of your human experience. Another important spiritual truth is the concept of soul contracts or karmic relationships. Many chosen ones believe they have a soul-level agreement with the narcissist in their life, which can make it harder to leave toxic situations. While there may be spiritual lessons in these relationships, it's crucial to understand that you're not obligated to remain in abusive or manipulative dynamics. If you feel you have a karmic tie with a narcissist, ask yourself, what is the lesson here? Often the lesson is about setting boundaries, valuing yourself, or recognizing your own power. Once you've learned the lesson, you're free to move on. You don't need to keep repeating the same painful patterns to fulfill a soul contract. Let's explore the spiritual truth of surrender. Many spiritual teachings emphasize the importance of surrendering to the divine will or the flow of the universe. However, this concept can be misused by narcissists to encourage passivity in their targets. True surrender is about releasing attachment to outcomes, not about giving up your power or ignoring your intuition. When dealing with a narcissist, it's okay to take action to protect yourself. Setting boundaries, leaving toxic situations, or seeking help are all forms of empowered action that align with your highest good. Now let's discuss the role of compassion in this dynamic. As a chosen one, you likely have a deep well of compassion for others, including those who have hurt you. While compassion is a beautiful quality, it's essential to balance it with wisdom and self-care. Understand that having compassion for a narcissist doesn't mean you need to tolerate their abusive behavior or remain in their presence. You can acknowledge their woundedness from a distance while prioritizing your own well-being. Another spiritual truth to consider is the concept of mirroring. In spiritual circles, it's often said that the people in our lives are mirrors, reflecting aspects of ourselves back to us. When dealing with a narcissist, you might wonder what part of yourself they're mirroring. While there may be lessons to learn about your own patterns or beliefs, it's crucial not to take on responsibility for the narcissist's behavior. Their actions reflect their own woundedness and choices, not your worth or lovability. As we near the end of this section, let's touch on the spiritual truth of divine timing. If you're currently entangled with a narcissist, trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your spiritual journey. Every experience, even the painful ones, offers opportunities for growth and self-discovery. However, divine timing doesn't mean passive waiting. It means actively engaging with your growth process, learning the lessons presented to you, and taking inspired action when your intuition guides you to do so. Remember, your spiritual journey is uniquely yours. While narcissists may be attracted to your light, you have the power to protect your energy, set boundaries, and continue evolving on your path. In our final section, we'll explore practical strategies for applying these spiritual truths in your daily life and relationships. As we enter the final part of our exploration, let's focus on practical strategies for applying these spiritual truths in your daily life, especially when dealing with narcissists. Remember, knowledge is power, but it's the application of that knowledge that truly transforms your life. First and foremost, let's talk about the power of presence. Cultivating a strong sense of presence in your daily life can be your greatest shield against narcissistic manipulation. When you're fully present, you're more attuned to your intuition and less likely to be swayed by a narcissist's tactics. Practice mindfulness meditation daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. Focus on your breath, observe your thoughts without judgment, and anchor yourself in the present moment. This practice will help you stay grounded and centered, making it easier to spot manipulation attempts. Next, let's discuss the importance of energy clearing. As a chosen one, you're likely sensitive to energies around you. After interactions with a narcissist or any energy-draining person, it's crucial to clear your energy field. Try this simple technique. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Visualize a bright white light entering through the crown of your head, flowing through your body, and pushing out any negative energy through your feet into the earth. Finish by visualizing a protective golden bubble surrounding you. Another powerful tool is the practice of setting intentions. Each morning, set a clear intention for how you want to show up in the world. For example, today, I choose to honor my boundaries and trust my intuition. This simple act can significantly influence your interactions throughout the day. When dealing directly with a narcissist, remember the gray rock method. This technique involves becoming as uninteresting and unresponsive as possible when interacting with the narcissist. By providing minimal emotional reactions, you become a gray rock, offering the narcissist no drama or excitement to feed off. It's also crucial to develop a strong support network. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, who understand your spiritual journey, and who can offer perspective when you're dealing with challenging situations. Consider joining support groups or seeking out a spiritual mentor who can guide you. Now let's address the importance of self-care in your spiritual practice. Many chosen ones neglect their own needs in the pursuit of spiritual growth or in their efforts to help others. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. This might include regular exercise, spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply taking time for relaxation and rest. When you're well cared for, you're better equipped to navigate challenges and maintain your spiritual connection. Another powerful practice is journaling. Keep a spiritual journal where you can record your experiences, insights, and emotions. This not only helps you process your experiences, but also allows you to track your growth over time. When dealing with a narcissist, journaling can help you maintain clarity and perspective. Let's talk about the power of affirmations and mantras. Develop a set of positive affirmations that reinforce your worth and boundaries. For example, I am worthy of respect and love, or I trust my intuition and honor my boundaries. Repeat these affirmations daily, especially when you feel vulnerable or doubt yourself. It's also important to practice discernment in your spiritual communities. While connecting with like-minded individuals can be incredibly supportive, be aware that narcissists often gravitate towards spiritual groups. Trust your intuition if something feels off about a spiritual teacher or community member. Remember, true spiritual leaders empower you to find your own path, not to follow them blindly. Be wary of anyone who claims to have all the answers or who discourages questioning and critical thinking. Another crucial aspect of protecting yourself from narcissistic manipulation is understanding and healing your own attachment wounds. Many chosen ones have experienced childhood trauma or neglect that can make them more susceptible to narcissistic abuse in adulthood. Consider working with a therapist who understands both trauma and spiritual experiences. Healing your attachment wounds can significantly strengthen your ability to set boundaries and recognize healthy relationships. As you continue on your spiritual journey, remember the importance of integration. It's not enough to have peak spiritual experiences or moments of enlightenment. The real work lies in integrating these insights into your daily life. After any spiritual practice or insight, take time to reflect on how you can apply what you've learned in practical ways. How can you embody your spiritual truths in your relationships, work, and daily activities? It's also crucial to maintain a beginner's mind on your spiritual path. Stay open to new insights and perspectives, even if they challenge your existing beliefs. True spiritual growth often involves unlearning as much as learning. As we near the end of our exploration, let's touch on the concept of forgiveness. Many spiritual teachings emphasize the importance of forgiveness, which can be challenging when dealing with narcissistic abuse. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean condoning abusive behavior or allowing it to continue. True forgiveness is about releasing the emotional burden of resentment and anger for your own peace. It's a process that happens in your own time and on your own terms. Finally, trust in your own journey. As a chosen one, you have a unique path to walk. While you can learn from others and seek guidance, ultimately, your spiritual truth comes from within. Trust your inner wisdom and continue to nurture your connection with your higher self. In conclusion, the attraction between narcissists and chosen ones is a complex dynamic rooted in spiritual and psychological factors. By understanding these dynamics and implementing practical strategies for protection and growth, you can navigate this challenge while staying true to your spiritual path. Remember, your light is powerful. It's what drawn the narcissist to you, but it's also your greatest strength. Continue to shine brightly, set firm boundaries, and trust in your own spiritual journey. You have the wisdom and power within you to overcome any challenge and continue evolving on your path. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the spiritual truths behind narcissistic attraction to chosen ones. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on spiritual growth and personal development. Your engagement helps us continue to bring you valuable content on your spiritual journey. Stay aware, stay protected, and keep shining your light in the world.